I used to go to sleep. And now when I woke up in the morning, I used to think, this is not true, this can't be happening. I wanted to go back to sleep and forget it all, because my life and his father and all the family, especially us, the parents, our lives have changed forever. Life will never be the same.
Griselda's son Kyle died 5 years ago. At the time, there was no organisation on the Rock that dealt specifically with suicide bereavement and the unique difficulties it can pose to family and friends.
Bereavement by suicide is very specific, and there's the shock, the disorganisation, the reorganisation within it. It cannot be described by anybody else unless you've actually been through that process. The group, unfortunately, roughly around about 12 or 14 people coming in regularly now, and they share their pain, but they share their experiences, and they also share how they can move through the pain and through what they're experiencing.
It's done us a lot of good, because we all air our feelings, the grieving process that we're all going through. And basically, who better than somebody who's gone through that to understand what you're feeling? No mother should have to bury their children. I miss my son every single day. And anniversaries like birthday, and now Christmas approaching, very hard for us. And also his birthday and the day that he died. It's been 5 years now. He was only 31. He would have been 36 now. I see his friends getting married, having children, and Kyle is not here.
Deaths by suicide will have a lasting impact on those left behind. Sean believes it's vital for people to be aware of this and to know they're not alone in order to be able to begin working through their loss and their grief.
I think there's an element of guilt, whether it's real or perceived, and people feel perhaps guilty that they hadn't seen the signs, or they hadn't been able to kind of do enough. Between 40 and 60% of people who have been bereaved by suicide go on to have suicidal thoughts or tendencies, because wanting to be with their loved ones or their friends or the family. So it's a difficult, and the stages are very amplified, and especially, as I said, the guilt and learning to live with processing that they couldn't have perhaps come to them in a different way, or they hadn't spotted the signs. But if you're not trained in those signs to spot, you wouldn't necessarily have seen them.
After living through a parent's worst nightmare, today Griselda uses the pain of her past to share the benefit of her experience, offering support and solace to anyone who might need it.
All this I do for Kyle, and even any way I can help anybody that comes to the group. Obviously, they've already had somebody pass away, but even any way I can help them. Then, apart from that, working together, we have a WhatsApp group. And if any of our members, because we do meet every 2 weeks, but if between 2 weeks, if any of our members are vulnerable because it's an anniversary date or whatever, they can put a WhatsApp up, and a couple of us will go and have coffee and hear them out. And sometimes a hug is better than 1,000 words, because we know what you're going through, and we're there for you.